Having trouble with everything yet again. I think I'd get used to doing this. Yeah. I think I'd get used to doing this before hitting the go live button. Okay, so we're just gonna wait for people to show up. No, it says that was school district. And it made everything fall. I am so sorry for any headphone wearers. That was such a fail. Oh, you did? Was it loud? Oh, I'm sorry. Let's hope that that doesn't happen again. Okay. So we're going to wait for other people to join us. Because right now my boyfriend's the only one that's joined. Oh, Pearl! Oh, thank you, Pearl. Pearl said congratulations. Thank you so much, Pearl. God, I actually cried this morning when I saw that.
I was there.
Yeah, I was actually on the phone with my boyfriend, and I got a notification of a family friend of mine saying that she was my 1,000th subscriber. And I was like, what? And I went and looked, and it was 1,002 subscribers. I was like, oh my god! People actually watch me!
You
this
love
is
me.
a little weird. 1,000 people. 1,000 people. I can't even picture that. 1,000 people. Oh my god, we have 4 people now joined. Oh my gosh. The more you stream, the more people will. Yeah, I know, and I really, I love live streaming, I do. That's a problem, though. Helicopters!
Well, the beginning is hell.
You're not wrong. Oh my god, did I seriously just start my live stream when the line of helicopters is starting? Just my luck. I was waiting to. Every time I heard a helicopter, I was like, oh man, I better wait a minute just to see if there's any more helicopters coming. No, it was just one. And no, it's the line of them. Because you saw me. You saw that I paused when I heard that helicopter. I was like, okay, no, it's going away and there's no more coming. Near an airbase, huh? Pearl asked if I was near an airbase. No, I'm actually, I'm very close to the Las Vegas Strip. And several times a day, very specific times a day, they do their helicopter tours. And it goes all the way down the Vegas Strip, and then they circle around, and they go all the way back. And yeah, it's very annoying, especially if you want a very nice, quiet sunset time in your home. No. There's anywhere from like 5 to 7 of them. We're in carnival season, so it's avoid the paradise time of year.
Parades.
Oh, parades. Sorry, I read that wrong. Avoid the parades this time of year. Yeah, we, in December, we have the marathons. We have the Santa Marathon, and then the Vegas Marathon, and...
Rock and Roll Marathon.
Or Rock and... Well, it started off as the Vegas Marathon, and then they changed it to Rock and Roll Marathon. And... then, yeah, that's a pain in the butt because they close down. Ava Davis says, congratulations on your accomplishment, 1,000 followers. That's fantastic. This is, oh, Lois, not Ava. Oh, thank you, Lois. Thank you, Lois. Love you so much. Yes, Lois was the family friend that was kind enough to let me know that she was my 1,000th subscriber. So thank you, Lois. I just got hit with the line of tour helicopters, and hopefully that was it. I think they're done now. Oh, there's Sakura in the background. Is she okay?
She wanted to tell you it was Luna's birthday.
Oh. Yes, actually, great thing about today, being the day that I broke 1,000 subscribers, is, you're so welcome. I guess my YouTube account is under Ava. Oh, that's okay. That's okay, Lois. I think it's adorable. But yeah, today is also my best friend's youngest baby, her first birthday, and she was actually born premature, and it was quite uncertain if she was going to survive, and today we are celebrating her first birthday.
2.5 pounds.
Yes, she was born 2.5 pounds. She was very, very, very small, and that was a shock for all of us. I was terrified to go visit Luna in the hospital. YouTube has a new requirement that you have to be 1,000 subs in order to be monetized from Pearl. And Pearl says, happy birthday to little Luna for being her first birthday. Yes, YouTube's new requirement, I don't agree with. Even though now I'm over 1,000 subscribers, it doesn't change my opinion. I think that requirement is really BS. And considering, too, that I've been on YouTube since 2012, but I've been most consistent within the last 3 years, and I'm only just now breaking 1,000 subscribers. So yeah, it's really insane. Yeah, Pearl says, what can you do? And it's like, yeah, seriously, what can you do? But I don't know, I just think YouTube thinks that they're making better steps rather than fixing the real problem that they have, is that their computer system is not enough to find out videos that are demonetized or worthy of being demonetized or anything like that. They need actual people along with their computer systems, and have somebody recheck those that are flagged, and those that are completely skipped over by the computer system because of whatever programming that they have. Now all videos on their AdSense tier 1 are going to be watched by humans. The Logan Paul syndrome, says Pearl. I actually woke up with a little bit of a head cold today, so yay. So I do apologize for my sniffling and my coughing. I'm drinking turmeric tea to help. Yeah, the Logan Paul syndrome. So I have opinions that I'm going to keep to myself. 'Cause I'm a good girl. We both know I'm not, but I'm just gonna,
Spoilers.
Pearl says, smart lady. Thank you, Pearl. I don't feel like there's much of what I can say that can contribute or hinder even as to the situation that's going on. So I'm just like, it's just best for me to just keep my mouth shut and just stay out of it, because it doesn't pertain to me. I'm a very small channel that YouTube probably doesn't give two shits about. So that hasn't already been said as well. Exactly. And I completely agree with Philip DeFranco and what he said. So if you want my opinion, there it is. It's on Philip DeFranco. I almost drank the string for my tea.
You need to floss?
I guess so. Is that Isaac? Tell him hello from me. Lois says hello.
Hi.
Zabrowski.
I know.
Yeah, okay. I heart DeFranco. Yay, Pearl. Yes, and Isaac is here, my boyfriend. He is here with me celebrating my 1,000 subscriber. Oh my goodness. Oh, could you do me a favor, dear? Kaylee, because Kaylee was afraid that she was going to miss my live stream. So could you let her know that I'm live streaming now? I don't want her to feel like she missed out when she felt like she already felt like she missed out. Did I just yeah, I don't know. I'm a little out of it. Head colds are fun.
We need to realign your definition of fun.
We really should. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Yeah, my head was pounding today. My nose was completely stuffed, and I was just congested and coughing, and head cold suck. But at least they aren't the flu. I completely agree with you, Pearl. I actually just had the flu. Last month, I was out for a full week, a full 7 days. I was down and out, and all I did was sleep. That was hard, and that was... Sorry! Why did that happen? Thank you, dear. I saw the notification. Oh, God, okay. It's reached epidemic levels in Louisiana. So far, we have avoided it. Definitely do what you can to avoid it. Yeah, it is awful. This flu that's been going around. I haven't been knocked so hard on my ass from a flu in at least 5 years. I'm so glad that I am not wearing headphones. Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry. I hate it when that happens. I need to get like some kind of gripper thing.
I am.
Oh, yeah. My boyfriend is actually wearing headphones, so he heard it. Did you hear it? Or were you on the other? Oh, you still heard it. Oh, no, was it loud? It was really loud? Oh, no. Oh, I'm going to definitely lose subscribers now. Just made the threshold, and I'm going to lose every single one of them because I don't have gripper tape or anything on my little stand. I have this mirror light thing that my boyfriend got for me. How long ago did you get this for me? September?
7 months ago. No, I got it. It was like one of the third things I got.
Oh. So quite a while ago. Several months ago.
I got it for you so you could do your makeup at your desk and you never use it.
It's not that I never used it. It's just I'm so used to doing my makeup in the bathroom that by the time I remember it, I'm just like, well, fuck it, I'm almost done. I just got eyeliner and mascara and I'm good. So, I'm really bad on that.
Yep.
But it has come in handy for my live streams.
Why? Who suggested that?
Yes. Congratulations again. Gotta go send John off to work. Okay, Lois, thank you so much for coming in and saying hi. Thank you for me, my 1,000 subscriber as well.
Thank you for remembering me.
Thank you for remembering Isaac. And say hi to John for me. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I do admit a lot of my subscribers are friends and family members, but I do actually want to talk about I decided this.
They looking for somebody.
Oh, we got Popo now. We got the police helicopter now, so we can't complain.
You're supposed to get a spotlight for your 1,000 subscriber, remember?
Well, the light's going that way. That was directly over us.
You should probably move your phone a little bit because you have a huge lens flare in the corner.
I know, I do. I know. Here, let me see if I can. Hopefully that wasn't too bad. A little thud. It's so slippery. I know it's going to slip again. Hopefully it doesn't. Please don't. Okay, so not so much of a lens flare.
So what did you decide on?
I decided that I'm going to talk about my work.
I thought you took a vote.
But
and you lost your vote.
I'm still going to do a separate video. Thanks, dear. I love you. I do want to make sure that we get some more people to join in first. Just because it is a bit of a big announcement. It's something I wasn't comfortable with talking about for quite a while for personal reasons, but Pearl says, sorry, my husband is stuck at the airport. Oh no. Do you have to go get him? If you have to go get him, go get him. You can always come join right back. I'm sure we'll still be here because I don't think I'm just going to end this anytime soon. Can't. LOL. Oh, no.
Yeah, isn't...
Roads are closed.
Yeah,
oh.
Yeah, Louisiana's snowed in.
That's right. Oh, no.
The state shaped like a boot can't use snow boots.
Wow.
And there goes a
I think they're a lot like Vegas, though, where it's like we sell snow shovels here, but there's like maybe 3 on the shelf, and they're there pretty much all year long. Then they have dust on them because nobody buys them. And if you buy them, they're probably bought for poop scooping. I have no idea why that was so hard for me to get out. Words.
You okay?
Sure.
The head cold and 1,000 subscribers thing just hitting you.
It's hitting me all at once. Head cold, turmeric tea, 2 different kinds of turmeric tea. That's probably what's doing it. I'm probably hallucinating right now, and I don't even know it. I'm sorry.
Is there meth in that tea?
I guess. I don't know. I'll BRB. Okay, Pearl. And I love your old school way of letting me know you'll be right back.
AFK.
Gotta find him a hotel in New Orleans. Oh, wow. Okay, well, in Mardi Gras season. Oh, no! Oh, Jesus Christ. Good luck, Pearl.
Well, at least you know.
Come back and let me know how that goes.
At least you know in this way there's not going to be any flashing going on.
You never know. They could get extra beads for having the high beams on, you know?
No, I think if you did your shirt in this weather, it would just suck everything in.
No, I actually heard that you don't have to flash for beads anymore. Like they
That's
got
just taking all the work out of it. Damn, millennials not putting in any effort.
participation trophies for everyone.
Thanks for coming.
I mean, I didn't agree with it when I was a kid, but as I got older, I'm just like, you know what? People need an excuse to be stupid, and that's a great excuse.
Yeah. Because if you let people be stupid at home, we get the Tide Pod or Pod Challenge. Whatever.
Yeah, we get the Tide Pod Challenge things, you know. But just let people be stupid. Have a Mardi Gras where people show off their tits to get beads. Plus, it's also like completely willing. That's like, you know, I mean, granted, guys try to lift up their girlfriend's shirts, but they don't get beads if they do that.
They get punched.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
They get to sleep on couches. That's bad.
Any hoodles. Wow, this turmeric tea actually is making me feel really good. I'm not feeling as groggy. Because I have to work tomorrow.
So do I.
Yeah, but you don't feel shitty like I do. Well, I mean, yes, you have torn muscles and tendons, probably.
Still have a chest cold, blisters on both feet.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I forgot about your blisters. God damn it. Okay, you beat me.
Hey, you're not supposed to tell anybody. Oh, in the contest, not actually.
Yeah, no. Thanks, dear. Thank you for putting out there that I beat you. I'll kick your ass.
I'll be the better.
I do not beat up my boyfriend.
Help! One of you 1,000 people can help.
There's only 4 watching, so. Well, not including you, 3.
Yeah, nobody's gonna help me.
Yeah, no, you're screwed.
Yay.
Anyway. So yeah, there's 3 people watching right now, and there's nobody commenting. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Engage. This is the whole purpose of a live stream, is engagement. Converse.
We should learn the Vanna White motion together.
I do Vanna White all day at work. I actually made that joke the other day. I had a really cool group. and I was just making jokes. It's like a lot of my spiels were just taken out because it was, I think it was one of the groups of two where like they already knew everything. So I was just like, I'm just gonna be Vanna White, and they were just like, oh. And we are down to 2. Wow, nobody likes Vanna White.
I don't think many people know who Vanna White is.
That's true.
Who's still watching?
I probably
Little
got some of those
Orphans?
baby millennials on here that didn't know what I was talking about, so they're like, oh, fuck this live stream.
Here we are crapping all over millennials.
You know, I hate the term millennials. I really do. I really do. It sounds so pretentious, doesn't it?
A little bit.
Yeah. We have another viewer, number 3, technically number 2, because my boyfriend's also watching.
Hey, I should be counted twice because I'm watching you live and watching you live.
It doesn't count, though, when you're right here versus watching through here. Converse, people. Converse. Comment. There are points that I want to get to. Emily Vaughn. Hello. Hello, Emily. I hope I pronounced your last name right. Welcome to the live stream, Emily. I'm very scatterbrained right now. I have a head cold and I'm feeling good, but I'm still a little out of it. So it's like, it's a little weird. It's a little interesting. Sure did, and thank you. Oh, good. I'm glad I pronounced your last name right. And you're welcome. Where are you from, Emily? Where are you watching from? You don't have to give your city, obviously. Just, you know. General, province, state, whichever. I feel like I have to make these disclaimers because of, you know, demonetization. Excuse me. We got 3 thumbs up now and 3 people, including you. I feel like I have to say that every time.
Yeah, matter.
Emily sent a smiling emoji. We are almost a half hour in, and I feel like a lot of my friends are disappointing me. No, I'm just kidding. I'm
So
kidding.
how's it feel to be at 1,000? Like, what's the change?
Zombie Issues says hi. Hi, Zombie Issues. Welcome to the live stream where I am suffering from a head cold and a little out of it, and I apologize. So what?
1,000 viewers.
1,000 subscribers.
That's
It's weird. Kaylee! Finally, Kaylee! Hey, hey! It feels weird. 1,000 subscribers. It's... I don't know. I've been on YouTube for a long time, and considering how long I've been on YouTube, a lot would argue that I should have way more subscribers by now, but I've never had that whole kind of hit video thing. Northeast Ohio, right on Lake Erie, from Emily. Oh, so Ohio. My mother is actually from Ohio. I have coworkers that are from Ohio. At least one for sure.
Any plans for your channel?
Any plans for my channel? I have a lot of plans. I have plans for live streaming paranormal investigations. I have plans on doing more videos on my... I couldn't comment because I wasn't signed in. Haha, says Kaylee. Oh, that's... I forgot. You've told me that before, where you've actually watched my live streams or something, but you just couldn't comment because of being logged in. But yes, I have a lot of plans for my channel. A lot of plans that I feel are going to be great, as I have a individual that I want you guys to meet.
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Because you aren't going to like that day.
Oh, no.
No, you're going to hate that day. Sorry, got stuck on emoji for a second. Horrible winters up this way. Oh, yes, Emily, I know a lot of people that are from Ohio that always talk about how they love living in Vegas because there's no snow. We pray for snow here, and we don't get it. And you guys can't stand it. You get it every year. But yeah, no, I have a lot of plans for my channel. Granted, there are some plans that I've had before in the past that never pulled through. And I think a lot of that is just kind of like, it's trial and error. You try to see what works and you try to see what doesn't work, and you just move on and you try different things. And that's exactly what my channel's kind of just become, where I try different things to see what works for me and what works for you guys. I do have more plans for Let's Otaku About Anime episodes. I haven't been doing those in quite a while, and I do miss doing them. I just haven't had the time to watch any anime, and yeah, so I do want to do that some more. I do want to do paranormal live streams. As I mentioned, I have my own paranormal investigating group, and with that, I am trying to set up training days where we can train brand new paranormal investigators on equipment, on how to perform an EVP session, how to, decipher what is evidence and what is debunked. Meaning, like, what is just dust or, something as simple as like an EMF wave. Yes, says Kaylee, yes. So, yeah, I'm really excited to do that, but I do want to take you guys, my channel, my favorite topic, says Kaylee. Yes, it's mine too. But yes, I want to take you guys with me and teach you guys how to properly paranormal investigate, because there's shows like BuzzFeed Supernatural, and I love Shane Dawson, but he doesn't know how to paranormal investigate, and his videos that deal with paranormal drive me up the wall. And same thing with BuzzFeed. I love BuzzFeed, but Ryan and Shane are not properly trained. They don't know what they're doing. And it's very blatantly obvious, especially for anybody who's done paranormal investigating for any length of time. They could look at them and say, they don't really know what they're doing, do they? And it's like, yeah, they don't.
I think my biggest issue with them is that the guy who actually believes in ghosts is trying really hard to sound like Zach Bagans.
Yeah, I mean, it does sound like that he watches a lot of Ghost Adventures, and I completely agree with you there.
Back in 1973.
Yeah, Ryan sounds like he really is trying to impersonate Zach Bagans from Ghost Adventures. And if you're not familiar with that, that is a popular ghost hunting or ghost paranormal investigating TV show that's on the Travel Channel. It's been on the Travel Channel for quite a long time. And I've always had a problem with watching that show because of the over enunciations. Just in the intro alone, it drove me nuts. But the evidence they captured, I always highly respected. I would always share my own personal opinion with whoever I would watch the episodes with. But, especially if there was something that I didn't agree with. But I still respected it. I still respected when they captured some incredible evidence. I was just like, you know what? I got to give them props. They know how to get that shit. They go a little extreme with it. What?
You say that now.
No, I have always. I knew you were going to say that. Okay, hotel found. Hopefully he can get a taxi and doesn't cost $100. Yeah, seriously.
I'm in upstate New York near Lake Ontario. Weather has been back and forth anywhere from -10 to -34 in any given week.
Wow. Zombie issues. I'm very sorry to hear about that. That sucks. A lot. It's gonna fall, babe. Okay. Okay, I'm trusting you.
Scoot over.
Scoot over?
Yeah, so you're like more center.
Oh. Like right here. Is this good? Is this good for you?
Is it good for you?
Upstate New York, that's not upstate New York. I'm sure it's just cold in general, especially during the winter, right? I mean, Jesus Christ. Now, Maine is more north, but I mean, that's cold. That's cold. That's Canadian cold. Hey.
Is that a boot?
Okay, so yeah. Back on track. I'm sorry. I'm so scatterbrained.
So you were defending Zach Bacon's? Nah.
I knew you were gonna say that. The South is prepared to deal with cold precipitation of any form. Isn't prepared to deal with cold precipitation of any form. Okay, yeah. No, seriously. I mean, here in Vegas, we have one snowplow.
The sky is falling.
We have one snowplow in Mount Charleston, and they will not lend that to us in the city if we get snowed. And in Reno and Carson City, hog their snowplows. So we're really left on our own if we get snow. It depends on the year. It hasn't been cold about 2 years. Oh wow, that's, you know what? This actually was a very short winter for us. I know a lot of people around the nation have actually had really cold winters this year, but for us, we had a very cold but very short winter.
The Starks were disappointed. The Starks.
Yeah. No, I would imagine they would be incredibly jealous. Because they would probably be like,
I think a summer here would
not
kill
even
every
a
Stark.
month of winter? What? No!
Yeah. I think we should rename the the summers here Lannisters, because they just kill every Stark.
Wow. That's my boyfriend, ladies and gentlemen. So yes, Pearl, what we were discussing was about what I have plans for my channel. And the line of helicopters has started again, and I'm going crazy. Go away.
You want to fly swatter?
I want to fly swatter. I want a bazooka and just shoot him down. Anyway, no, I didn't say that. Very sorry too. I'm gonna have a cigarette. I know I have a cold and I shouldn't be smoking, especially while I have a cold. I should just be smoking in general. So, you know, hey. But I do have a goal this year to slowly start cutting back and then quitting. That is my goal this year.
Very slowly.
Not very slowly. I do really need to cut back. I think that was it.
For now.
Excuse me. I burped. I don't think there's another one coming.
I'm supposed to quit when we get our new house.
Ah. Well, Pearl, we signed the papers on Monday. Oh no.
You're on notice, Pearl.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh, Pearl, I'm so sorry. That's quite last minute. I do recommend nicotine pouches, maybe, if that's your thing.
Pouches?
The patches, I meant. Sorry. Did I say pouches?
You said pouches.
I'm sorry.
Is that like a fanny pack with a direct IV?
Nicotine patches. I hear that they don't really help. They're quite strong, so like they can put like some kind of cramp or like a weird sensation on your arm. But if you cut them in half, not only will you have more, but it's not as strong. That's the experiences that my brother and my sister have had with the nicotine patches. But you'd also need an oral fixation, so I mean, it's also like, you know, lollipops PG, dear. Think
I don't-
PG.
I just, what are we talking about? I was just.
Jesus Christ. How old are you? Pearl is laughing at you.
She's laughing with me.
I'm sorry, my laughs seem really obnoxious today. I'm sorry.
I love it.
I'm so nasally. I'm almost Fran
I
Drescher
was
in
gonna
this
say,
moment.
sometimes you go Fran Drescher with it.
Yeah, oh God. It's bad. Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway.
I want to get a parrot just so we can like laugh with you.
Oh, Jesus. No, okay, back to the subject at hand. Subject being plans for this channel. So, Pearl, I don't know if you caught, but I have an individual that will be introduced to the channel very soon. My brother has tried using patches and they never worked for him. He would usually get back to smoking within a couple of weeks. Oh, well, there you go. My brother was actually kind of forced to quit. He had quite a lot of teeth pulled out one day, and so he wasn't allowed to have any straws, or of course smoking or anything like that, and so he was really forced to quit, and that was like the best thing for him. I hope I don't get that bad. I'm sure I'm not that bad.
All I gotta do is pull one of your teeth and I'm good.
The only thing is, when it comes to me quitting smoking, is I know I get crabby. And I don't mind getting crabby. I could be bitchy all day. I don't care. It's just I feel bad for other people who have to deal with me being crabby. I quit for 11 months one time, but the stress, man, the stress. Yes, Pearl, I get you. Only time he didn't smoke for longer than two weeks was
when he had
mono. Yeah, that'll get you to quit.
Yeah, it'll help you lose weight too.
Yeah, that's awful. That is really awful.
People just lucky. You know, catching mono, losing weight.
Wow, babe.
It's a forced diet. I'm down.
I think we need a muzzle. So,
You keep your kinks out of the video.
so this individual, my nose ring. This individual, she is definitely quite a character. My dad smoked 3 packs a day and quit cold turkey. Holy cow. Oh my God, I get so cranky without my nicotine.
Oh,
Emily.
was he addicted to cold turkey? Or?
No. 3 packs a day to cold turkey, that's intense. But yeah, no, I get crabby without my cigarettes, and I know I shouldn't rely on them, but I just feel bad for other people who have to deal with me when I get crabby. I don't mind being crabby. If I'm alone, I could be crabby and alone the whole time and just not care. What? No, I know, but if it's just like if I'm like alone for like a week and I know I'm not gonna see anybody and I can just be bitchy and crabby for however long, I'll quit. But
just imagining the beginning of Train Spotting when he tried to quit heroin, when he tried to board up the door to his room.
hubby calls me Emmy Smash when I go too long. Oh no. Yeah, my mom actually, there was a couple of times where I was out of cigarettes and I had no money to go buy any, and my mom was all like, "Are you out of cigarettes? Let's go buy you some." It's bad when my own mother is willing to buy me cigarettes. That's bad. But
how old were you when you started?
When I really started, I was about 14, 15.
And how did that come about?
Kind of pretty much how everybody starts, you know, you just want to look cool, you know, and I was just desperate to have friends, because I had gone so long without having any friends, that I was just like, be my friend, I'll smoke.
How'd you react to your first cigarette?
First cigarette was when I was 10.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought they were disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
I coughed like crazy, especially when I was told how to properly smoke. You know, I thought that was disgusting. It almost made me throw up.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't understand it. But then, you know, I was like 14, 15, however old I was. I just didn't care. I was just desperate to have friends. I was a loner. I started at 16, so 21 years now. Wow. That's a long time. My grandmother started smoking when she was 15, and she died. We don't know exactly how old she was when she died, but we do know she was probably around late 80s, early 90s when she passed. And she did have throat cancer, but she was actually dying from Alzheimer's, not cancer. She was in the early stages of throat cancer. So she was my favorite. She was such a wonderful woman. That was my dad's mom. She was a beautiful woman, absolutely hilarious, very talented. She was an artist and a beautiful soul, really. Just, I loved her to death. But yeah. I can't wait to show you guys my job. Because it's really cool. I figured we would have more people watching by now. We're almost an hour in.
How many are watching?
4. 4 that I can see. Because there are people that have their accounts set to private, so you can't count them. And there's people that are watching it through other means that isn't connected per se or logged in.
Tell Putin we said hi.
No. You know how we can get rid of Putin?
On the Ritz? Putin on the Ritz.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'll just say I'm an LGBTQ supporter. I am an ally.
That'll just get him to want to hack your email.
Supposedly, I don't know. There's nothing, I mean, a lot of spam in my emails. Wouldn't find much. And my work schedule, I mean, I guess that could be. As much as I would like to stick around, it's 10:30 where I'm at and getting tired. Oh, that's okay. Thank you so much for joining. I will be putting out normal videos here very soon. I have to get permission from my boss to actually record on property. I'm sure he'll let me because, like, I won't be going inside, just outside. And I'm sure he'll let me because they're all about, like, talking about it on social media and everything, too, so. Are you guys wanting to know? Am I making it curious enough for you to find out where I work? Why I'm being so secretive about it? I actually wanted that mug so I could just, like...
Oh, I want to hear that.
Oh, no. Well, let me know. Can you hear it pretty loud?
Not enough.
Oh, okay.
Not definitely.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready to find out? I'm gonna wait for you guys to say something.
Find out next week on Dragon. Nope.
On Dragon Ball Z. Goku is still powering up 3 episodes in.
I'd hate to see a storyline where they have to turn on a light.
Jesus Christ. Figured 1,000 subscribers, I should tell you guys where I work. Tell you guys what I do. But I want your guys' opinion. This is the first I've been able to catch you live. I usually spot your live vids when you're not live. Not so live anymore. Oh, well, I'm so glad that you're able to join the actual live.
Yeah, usually we unplug her and put her in a closet somewhere.
Because apparently I live in the closet.
But, I was saying because when you're not live, you're dead.
There you go. When I'm not live, I'm dead. Well, then you wouldn't put me in a closet.
What?
You would put me on the ground.
No.
Yes.
Because we can bring you back.
Oh.
We can let you charge.
Come out of the closet. You've been to that haunted museum.
Is that a question or is that a statement?
Zappa, 1992. You mean the Zach Bagans Haunted Museum? You have been to that haunted museum.
They were asking. They're adding have. Have you been to the haunted museum?
Oh, have you been to the haunted museum? I have been to the haunted museum several times.
I wonder what's going to be your thumb.
I've been to the haunted museum
At least twice a week?
at least twice a week. I got it from a show.
Well.
Oh.
What?
Yes. The Zach Bagans Haunted Museum. Zach Bagans being the guy from Ghost Adventures. The famous...
What do you think of that place anyway?
What do I think of that place? That's a very good question.
I actually really...
Did you win the contest for it? Well, technically no. Technically yes.
I like the employees there. Well, one employee.
Oh, just one employee in particular?
She's really cute.
There's one employee there that...
Not to
that
make
you
you
like?
jealous, but she's really cute.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I can't think of the name, but it has Cartman and Kenny. Oh, South Park. That's what you're thinking of, South Park. Okay, so I can't really go into the details as to how I first found out about the Haunted Museum, due to personal reasons. That my boyfriend is very well aware of. He knows the entire story. So if you guys are thinking that it's something fishy, it's not. Something that maybe one day I'll share.
When we're far.
Yeah, exactly. So yes, I did the Twitter entry to be a tour guide at the Zach Bagans Haunted Museum. I was notified a few days later to come in for an interview. I had been in contact with Zach for a year and 6 months before that. And he recognized me. He knew exactly who I was. I was hired on the spot.
So that's your thing. That's your...
Yes. That is my thing. So I work at the Zach Bagans Haunted Museum.
And she's the cute tour guide I like.
Thanks, dear.
Sure.
Yes, I am a tour guide at the Zach Bagans Haunted Museum. Hee hee, I knew it, says Pearl. Yeah, Seppa says I'll have to come see you one day. Yes, you do. You need to. And even if I am already on a tour or anything...
Wait for her.
Yeah, you can wait for me. But yeah, I definitely want to meet you, say hi to you, and thank you. And, but yeah, I love my job. Yes, they were making fun of Scientology, I think, and Tom Cruise. Oh yeah, South Park makes fun of everybody. And yes, I work there. Yes, that is my job. That's what I do. I have pretty much the setting start into actually having my dream job. You already know me. I met you before. Oh, that's right. I have, haven't I? Zappa, 1992. I think I remember that you were on another live stream of mine before, too. Yes, we have met. Well, then you need to come by and say hi again. But yes, I actually have met quite a lot of really awesome people while working there. So many people that I know were, We the Kings! Oh, We the Kings, that's right! See, I've met so many people in the last 4 months that I've been working there. I can't keep track of anything anymore, and I'm very sorry. But yes, yes, you need to see me at the Haunted Museum. You will love it. You will absolutely love it, especially since we were talking about paranormal when we met. You would love it. Yes. I've met so many wonderful people. I've known people that have just been coming in almost all the time. We have one regular in particular that is a really sweet guy. He's been to the museum at least 17 times now. I actually met somebody very recently that museum has changed their life. And I've known skeptics that came in, and by the end of it, like, they were changed. I mean, it's not ever something guaranteed that anything paranormal will ever happen to anybody there. But whenever it does happen, like, it's really awesome to see, and it's really cool, and it's just definitely a dream job as of right now. Absolutely, it's a dream job, and I definitely want to use this as a footing platform to get to my actual dream job. But this right now is what I feel is the closest that I will get to, and I am just very thankful to have it. And I do have to say that Zach as a boss is really awesome. I mean, Zach is really cool. He doesn't talk in person like how he does on the show, so I'll say that. He's a really awesome guy. He's so much fun too. Whenever he's in a really goofy mood, he's so much fun because he messes with all of us and we mess with him, and it's just a fun job. I really love it. I love all my coworkers, really. Everybody that I've met there they're just really awesome people. Really awesome just human beings, you know, and we really are like a family over there, and it's just so nice to have a job where I have this really awesome boss with these awesome coworkers with this awesome job. It's just like, damn, I mean, I love it. I love it very much. My boyfriend actually gets mad at me for how much time I spend at work.
I don't get mad.
Well, you get upset. I caught a few episodes of that show on here. Do you mind if I ask what you do there? I may have missed it if you already said it. Sorry. No, it's okay, Emily. I am a tour guide at the Haunted Museum. So a lot of people think that when it comes to the Haunted Museum, it's kind of like, you know, like the regional museums that you have like in almost every single town, where you just kind of go in and wander around, take a look at stuff. That is a very loud, annoying car. Can they please move it?
They're just spinning a bit.
Video is a little jumpy. Oh, is it skipping?
Mine is, but that's because...
Oh, because of that sound?
No, because of the Wi-Fi. Not that.
Oh, the Wi-Fi. I'm not on Wi-Fi.
You're not?
No. You might want to try it off of Wi-Fi.
I actually switched to Wi-Fi because I figured I was eating up all my data.
Oh, probably. That's really awesome. It's cool to know just because of your background you have and that you work there. Might just be my connection or something. Yeah, you know, having my background in the paranormal, I've always been very passionate about the paranormal. Always been very passionate about that. And it's nice to actually have a job where I get to deal with the paranormal on a daily basis. And I haven't had much effects there, especially in regards to my coworkers. There are some of my coworkers that experience a lot more than what I do, but there is one room in particular that I've had a lot of experiences in. I don't know if I told you. I think I did.
Box?
Yeah, the Dybbuk box room.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was the entire month of October. Not October. Why do I keep saying October? November.
Mm-hmm.
The entire month of November. Every tour group that I took into that room,
Mm-hmm.
I was hit with that dizziness.
Yeah, you told me.
Okay, I did tell you. Yeah, that was hard. But now I definitely have a huge level of respect with the Dybbuk box, and I don't stay in that room for very long. And I even tell my tour groups, like, hey, most amount of experiences in this room for me, so you guys can take a look around. I'm gonna be out in the hall. But yeah, no, I really love my job. It's really cool, and it's not that I'm scared when it comes to this. It's just that I respect these objects and what possesses them, and I don't care to challenge that because I know what comes with that. So
That's for sure.
As well?
I said it's not a cruise. That's what comes with it.
No. Each tour is anywhere from an hour 15 to an hour 20-minute long, and your tour guide takes you to every room in the museum to explain to you about the items that are there.
Not every room. Not every room. There's one coming soon.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, there is one room that we don't go down into, but that's just because, first off, it's not finished yet, and plus there's also a lot of activity. Kind of freaky, that box, yes. Oh, no! Jesus Christ. Why do I keep doing this? I'm sorry, guys.
I know people who would want to challenge them because they're skeptics.
Oh, yeah, no, we get that a lot. We get people that come in... Oh, careful, babe. We do get a lot of people that, I call them the scuffers, that, like, oh, here's this item. Oh, here we have this.
Wasn't that Zach who got that?
What?
The guys who bought the Dybbuk box from the Jewish lady apparently had a lot of activity in October and November.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That was Zach, wasn't it?
That was Zach. The Jewish lady, her name was Havila. Yeah, that was... It started with Havila, and then it went to Kevin Manis, and that went to Jason Haxton, and now that's Zach's. That Dybbuk box is what we have at the Haunted Museum. That is an 18 years of age and older exhibit. The entire museum itself is 16 years of age and older. So if you are under the age of 16, even if it's just by a day, you are not allowed inside.
18. Oh, I thought you were talking about the over 18 exhibits.
Oh, well, we have had people that have come in like right before closing hours and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
To try to, let their soon-to-be 18-year-old allowed in the 18-year-old exhibits. And it's very strict. We have legal reasons as well as, ethical reasons as to not allow under 18 years of age children. Zappa says, scoffers. I'm going to call my friends that who are skeptics, yeah. Well, we also get people who are just very, loudly skeptic. They're just like, you really believe in this? Me. And, they'll make fun of their friends who are huge fans of the show or just huge fans of the place in general. And, those people I find very rude and not very supportive of their friends or their family member who are into that sort of thing. It's like, if that's not their thing, then fine. Either don't go in and pay for the ticket, or just be respectful, we don't have the same beliefs, and that's fine. We don't have to have the same beliefs. You can have different beliefs. You could be an all Jesus loving person and not believe in the paranormal. You could be an all Jesus loving person and believe in the paranormal. That's the beauty of it. My husband is skeptical, but we just leave him at home, says Pearl.
Him and the dog.
Just leave him with the dog. I drug all my girlfriends to the old jail in Charleston. Old jail in Charleston.
I think the city. I don't.
Yeah, well, yeah, Charleston, the city. Yeah. No, there's no jail here on Charleston.
No, except for the old post office, but that's now the mom museum.
Yeah, that's a mom museum. Zach has been there. Ask him about it. Okay. The old jail in Charleston. I'll ask him, definitely. But yeah, I'm definitely going to get his permission to be able to record on property and everything. I won't be able to record anything inside because as it is a museum and a paranormal museum, of course, if we show everything there, it's probably going to be like why even go?
Well, it shows pretty much everything there, and...
Well, in different interviews.
No, like that one show you had. Curious Collectibles? Or
Oh, Deadly Possessions.
Deadly Possessions.
Deadly Possessions. He didn't show everything there.
A lot of them.
No, because he even had items on that show that didn't even pertain to the museum, like Robert the Doll. Robert the Doll was just there for that episode, for that interview, and Robert the Doll is not a permanent residence at the museum. A lot of people think that he is, but he's not. I'm sure that is on Zach's list, but Robert the Doll is not at the museum. We don't even have the original Annabelle doll. We have what we call Annabelle 2.0. But you have to see the Halloween special in order to be able to understand why we have an Annabelle 2.0. So if you haven't seen that Halloween special and you want to come to the Haunted Museum, it's best to watch that first because we talk a lot about that Halloween special. So you'll be able to really understand everything when you see it first.
Way to plug the show.
I'm not trying to plug it. I'm really not. Okay, can you read that to me? I'm sorry.
With my culture, it's very taboo to mess with this stuff with my cousins, and I really am intrigued by it, as well as information behind the artifacts.
Yes, there are a lot of cultures and religions that are very taboo into the paranormal. Crazy how he had to touch the doll. Yeah, seriously, Pearl. Seriously.
Why was there a judge asking to show on the doll where... Never mind.
Dolls freak me out. Can't do dolls. Oh, well, you might want to not come to the museum, then. I mean, there's not a lot of dolls here, but we do have a doll closet room / thing. But Zach doesn't like dolls, and we have dolls pretty much.
Or clowns.
Yeah, or clowns, and we have clowns and dolls. There's even a clown doll in the freaking oddities room. I hate that thing. Every time I go into that room, I look right at it. Every single time. And I'm just like, Zach needs to move this motherfucker. Sorry. What were those last comments? I'm sorry. I don't like clowns.
LOL. Because you had to dolls freak me out. I'll be in the hall.
Okay. Yes. Okay, so when it comes to the Haunted Museum and the 18 years of age and older exhibits, you actually do get an option if you're over 18. You get an option of not participating if you don't want to. But there are only 4 exhibits that are 18 years of age and older. So, just to let you guys know about that. It just came to my head again. 1,000 subscribers. It's just weird. Very weird. But yeah, no, I just, I love working there. In total, how many exhibits are there?
The official number is many.
The official number is many. Okay, well, let's
every
see.
once in a while, though, when he's on tour or when he's out, it's lots.
Okay, so there's that. Wait. Are we talking about exhibit rooms or exhibit items?
No, he's talking about rooms, I think.
Well, let's let them ask. or confirm. Because if it comes to exhibit items, that number is a lot more.
Just tell them about the.
Okay, yeah, rooms. Okay, so
the
rooms.
knick-knack wall alone.
Okay, so exhibit rooms. That would include the outside too, right?
That would include what?
Outside too, right? Because technically the house itself is also a part of it.
Okay.
So there's that. There's that. And that.
You get to watch your count on live stream, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm not even counting right.
Riveting.
I know, right? Wait,
So-
you just made me lose. Sorry, headphone wearers. Made me lose count. Okay, so, okay. Is that.
3, 8.
Stop it! I have numerical dyslexia, and he knows this, and he tries to fuck with me. Okay, I was looking down. Hear you scream now. Sorry, Pearl. Okay, what room was I at? Oh, okay. I was at that room. Okay, so then... Ow, my arm. Sorry.
We're all trapped in this screen, babe.
Yeah,
You
apparently.
just dropped us.
I know, I dropped you all. I'm so sorry.
Pearl landed on me. Part of me's at a right angle now. Just picture a construction cone bent in half.
You wish. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. All right. So let me start over again because I lost what room I was counting at.
Not my fault. You
Yes,
dropped
it
us.
is.
You dropped us.
Okay, so... Okay, wait. So... The van.
Hmm?
The van.
Okay.
Is that considered 2 rooms?
Pretty much.
It is, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, Cece! Ceci! Thank you so much, and thank you for joining. Ceci, I've known her since elementary school.
Oh.
I've known her since she was itty bitty little thing.
I'm sure she appreciates that.
Of course, Ceci, I miss you. Right now I'm talking about my work, I'm talking about my job, I'm talking about...
lost count again.
Yes, I did. I lost count again. I'm talking about how many exhibit rooms are at my job, which is the Zach Bagans Haunted Museum. So yes, there's that, since that's considered 2 rooms.
I think they should just come. They should just come.
You should. You should just come. Really, you
I
should.
mean,
but then there's that
Box
room.
has 2 rooms.
Well, what about the stairs? Are the stairs considered that too? Okay, so then that.
The top of the basement.
So that's 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. Wow, we've been saying 30 rooms. Unless I counted wrong.
That actually doesn't mean it. There's 30.
No, we've just kind of been guesstimating. I mean, there are like 30 rooms because we also have offices that...
I'm curious. How many weird answers have you gotten for what the iron lung was used for? What disease the iron lung was used for?
I've never asked. I've always just explained that the iron lung was used for patients that suffer with polio.
Yeah, Stacia asked, and somebody said smallpox, and I tried, and tuberculosis. I tried really hard not to...
Well, tuberculosis makes sense because that is with the lungs.
Yeah. But like the smallpox, I was like, what?
Because I first thought that the iron lung was used for tuberculosis, but I found out it was for polio. But
I remember polio because I was like, did they have to wear those shirts?
But they did also use it for severe tuberculosis patients.
Yes, but the iron lung is specifically meant for people who no longer have muscle control.
The muscle, to be able to breathe. Yeah, we do have an iron lung at the museum.
I want to be in there so bad.
Why? Why would you want to be in something like that?
No, I mean, like, I don't want to actually be in it for the rest of my life. I want to know what it feels like to have something like that
force you to breathe.
Not just that, but it's like it's so steampunk looking. Just this giant metal thing that makes you breathe.
It technically is kind of steampunk, right?
Yeah.
But it's not steam
Yeah,
powered.
because nowadays, if you
It's
need
just
somebody
air
to breathe,
pressure.
you just shove a tube down their throat. And I'm like, no, I want this big machine. I want half of a room dedicated to my breathing.
Yeah. Yeah, no, so 24 exhibit rooms. But there are a lot of items. Because not every room is just set for one item. Like in one of the first rooms that you go into, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items in one room. And that's just in one that's towards the beginning. We do have some rooms that are dedicated to just one item or one thing, but or like one subject of the thing.
Did you count knick-knack?
Oh no, I didn't count knick-knack. So
did you count the taxidermy?
That's not. We're not really using that anymore right now. Zach's just really nervous about using it.
Oh.
So
we're tax people.
Yeah. So yeah, there's I know I'm not going to talk about it, but there is something that's not working right now that hopefully I'm sure we'll get back to working eventually. But yeah, it was just it really sucks when some things don't go according to plan, and we kind of have to change up our routine because now we actually walk with the people. So
that's because the 18 didn't plan it.
Yeah,
the 18 everything goes according to plan.
But yeah, we also have stuff from passed away celebrities, so it's not just like really haunted items. We have stuff that are like historical as well as stuff from passed away celebrities. Like we actually have some really, really cool stuff. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. Like I take a lot of pride in my job. I really do. And I always try to make sure that everybody has a really awesome time. Especially if I ever happen to get like an older man that's like, kind of very like I don't want to be in here. I don't like this stuff. I always try to throw in jokes in there and I just look right at them and I'm just like, this is a good joke, right?
You try and out-dad the dad joke.
Yeah, I do. I try. I did have this one, like, much older gentleman with his wife on one of my tours recently. And he had that very serious, stern look. And I was like, ooh, I'm going to make it my job to make this motherfucker laugh. Sure enough, I got him laughing within the first room. So I was really proud of myself. I was a little like... Hubs is safe at the hotel, paid for with points, and they sent a car for him so it didn't cost us anything. Nice, Pearl! Look at you! God damn, girl, you could teach me a few things.
Extreme couponer?
No. Are you into extreme couponing, Pearl? Or couponing? Couponing? I'm sorry. I'm sorry if that's how you say coupon. She said no. Big no.
What's wrong with getting $300 in groceries for 2 cents?
Wow. Ain't nobody got time for that. I agree, Pearl. I agree. Nobody got time for that. Jesus Christ. I used to watch that show. Pearl says I have 2 kids. I have 2 kids as well. You barely have time for yourself.
Give them some scissors and put them to work.
She says, and a wine habit. I like wine too. We could get along real well.
I whine a lot too. What?
Aha. Yeah, no, I have noticed when it comes to my job that, like, there is not one easy day. Or, what, the easy day. Ceci says, I like wine. Yes. Well, then, Ceci, what the hell? We need to get together and have some wine together. Haven't seen you in years, girl.
Apparently you're gonna have an unboxing, but it's gonna be called uncorking. That's gonna be one of your new videos.
That is brilliant, dear. Uncorking. I need to do that. Instead of an unboxing, it's an uncorking. I'm sorry, this is just going right to you.
That's fine.
No, it's not fine. I'm sorry.
It's fine. You good.
So yeah. Every day is a new adventure at my job. It's definitely something we all kind of figure out as the day goes. Okay, is the house active today? What room is more active than the others? What's going to happen today? And sure enough, like every day something interesting happens. Like we have customers that will come out of some of the rooms just bawling. And there's some people that freak out and they go into a panic attack and they just want to leave the tour. They don't want to stay for the rest of the tour. And I feel really bad. Like, I really want to try to get people to stay for the entire tour. But it's really hard sometimes. I don't think I could do that tour, says Pearl. No, you can. You definitely can. My mother says the same thing. And her friends went and did the tour. And they were under my tour group. I was really happy about that. But empathy is harsh in those environments. It is. Emily says, unless you get the boxed wine. Oh, then it would be an unboxing.
No, it would be a throw it away. Just right to the trash.
Oh, and there's my child whining. But in any case, yeah. Or buy a case of mixed box. They do wine subscription boxes now, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
What we call it? Wine roulette.
Wine roulette. I like that. Wine roulette. Just get like 6 bottles, number them 1 through 6, and then roll a dice.
Well, then it's craps.
There are some awesome sparkling wines out of North Carolina. And there is an almond one. OMG. An almond one. That sounds interesting. Good. I don't know about almond because I can't stand almond milk.
No, almond syrups and almond like flavoring is amazing.
Is it?
It's really good.
Okay. I'll have to try it. Yeah, Pearl says it's amazing. So yeah, I'll have to try it.
I don't know why Pearl wouldn't be able to do the tour. She lives in Louisiana, which is essentially one giant haunted.
Yeah, Pearl.
It's a haunted museum.
Exactly. You live in a very haunted state alone. So, yeah, you would totally be able to do the tour. Totally. And plus, you do have that option to leave at any point in time you feel like you can't handle it. But if you end up on my tour, I'm going to try to make you to stay. I will. I always try to convince people whenever they want to leave, I'm just like, how about you just take a moment? Take a minute, regather yourself.
Emily says, I'm in the middle of wine country up here. Every turn I take, there's another winery up here.
Oh, wow.
So she's in, like, the Louisiana of wine. Instead of ghosts, she has vino.
There you go. Timed out by YouTubes. Oh, no. I just moved here. Oh, well, you just moved out there. Well, I mean, still. I live just north of the lake from New Orleans. Wow. Well, Bloody Mary's been there. I'm sure you know who Bloody Mary is. I should say was. Shame on me.
I usually have it with celery.
What?
I usually have it with celery.
The voodoo priestess.
I know.
She's been to the museum. She actually did a voodoo ritual while there. That's part of the tour, so I'm not going to say much more. Moving into a house where a woman passed in January. She is a nice lady. Nice! Hope she leaves with all of her stuff, though. Well, okay, so to give you some advice, Pearl, you can burn sage. There is another cycle of helicopters, and I apologize. You can sage, which will help be rid of negative energies. Having it cleansed, yes. Holy water, already on the books. Good. See, you're ahead of me, yes. Cedar is also really good, too, and to help increase positive energies. It also clears out negative energies as well, but cedar is good for increasing positive energies as well. She isn't negative, just attached. Yeah, but it helps her from not being negative towards you for moving into her house is the biggest thing, because there can be some, like, a level of animosity from them that can develop into a poltergeist activity. So that's why I do encourage you to, like, do some sage, maybe some cedar. If you have Palo Santo, that's good too. There was a lot of stuff of hers in the house. Yeah, so with you moving in, also, whenever there's a change, like whether you are moving furniture or reconstructing, that can activate activity in a house as well. It's like stirring up that energy. So anytime while you are moving in, you might experience a paranormal activity, but once you are settled in, it will calm down. But definitely best to burn sage while you are moving in and everything. It'll help. She led me to her earrings. Ooh, really? She led you to them? How did that happen? Tell me. That sounds interesting.
Now we wait.
And now we wait. I gave them to her mom. Nice. Well, good on you, Pearl. It's the feels. Yeah, sometimes, yeah. I definitely get that at the museum sometimes. And actually, one of my coworkers recently was telling me that he was actually being pulled down one of the hallways. Like, he was just, like, really forcibly being pulled, and he just didn't want to... He didn't want to answer it because he was also being distracted by Stacia, and so he was like, I want to go down there, but I'm not going to go down there. And, yeah. Every time I left the room, it felt like I had lost something. Wow. That's interesting. But yeah, he told me he ended up, like, not going down there, and he wonders what would happen if he did follow it. So I kept going back in. And did you have to look for them really hard, or did you find them really easily? Sorry, now we wait. And looking around, eventually bent down and was looking around the area. Nice. You have me completely intrigued, Pearl. I love hearing stories like these. They were under the vanity. Nice. That actually could have been something that she herself was looking for too, and she didn't know where they were. YouTube keeps fussing at me for posting too much. Of course YouTube does. I am thinking about starting a Patreon more so for my YouTube channel, but in that same lines of it being for paranormal investigating. So once I do that, I will be letting you guys know, of course, that I'm starting a Patreon, that I have it open. I'll be providing links and everything. So yeah. Yeah, really cool. Really cool. Really excited to start a Patreon. I'm just a little nervous though. Just a little nervous. My dad works in West Texas. I'm hoping to make a tour of the Southwest when I go see him. Nice. Texas is full of history.
And Texans.
And Texans. My uncle and cousins live out in Texas, so. Nevada and Cali. Cali actually has a lot more history than Nevada, which really sucks, especially for Vegas, since I'm born and raised out here. It really sucks that there's not a whole lot of history here, but because I'm into the paranormal and everything, I know about the most historical sites here and everything, so it's really cool. And I try to stick to those areas when it comes to paranormal investigating, but the art in Nevada is amazing. We do have a big art culture out here. I used to do a lot of ceramics work. Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, of course, you have the Burning Man, and, we always have First Friday downtown in Las Vegas. There's all kinds of art festivals and art fairs. And, we have the once a year Renaissance Festival, the Ren Fair here in Vegas as well. I always try to go every year. Poor Jody wasn't able to go last time. Oh, okay. You can just say that. Why? You being all secretive. A little weirdo. We have 6 thumbs up on this live stream, which I think is the most for a live stream that I've had.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He has gotten quieter. Who has gotten quieter?
Me.
Oh, yeah, him, yeah. It says 7 over here. Oh, it says 7 over there. Oh. Maybe I haven't registered the 7th thumb up yet. Do you watch a lot of paranormal YouTubers? I actually, I'll every now and then I'll scroll through, especially on my recommendations, and watch some people's experience videos. It's really hard for me as a paranormal investigator to watch them, though, because I want to experience them with them so I can sit there and determine or help them determine whether or not it's truly paranormal or something that's completely explained. Because there's a lot of times where people say that, they experience like shadow figures or footsteps, and things like that, and it's like, well, that can be easily explained by EMF fields. They cause hallucinations. Air conditioning units expand and contract whenever they are heated or cooled. So it's like there's a lot of things that can explain a lot of things that happen in houses. So I would love if you would watch one video and tell me what you think of Friends, that I can't seem to think of an explanation. Oh, definitely. Send me the link. Pearl, if you can send me the link either on Facebook, you can message it to me, or you could send it to me if you can through Facebook.
Put the link in the comments.
Well, I don't know if it'll let her, because it might. After this video goes up, you can comment the video link. I'll approve it, and I'll watch the video and give you my opinions on it. But yeah, it's just really hard for me to watch videos like that, especially like, these people who are fascinated with paranormal investigating, but they don't know what they're doing. It's almost painful for me to watch, because it's like, man, there's nobody there guiding them, and there's so many paranormal investigators in every area that you can very easily contact. It's just a matter of going on Google and looking up in your local area. It's really not hard, and people who don't know much about paranormal investigating just want to jump into it and create their own group, and it's just like, very much like with anything, you need experience. You need to learn before you can lead, and it's something that I've done. I've been a paranormal investigator of what I think now is 9 years, and I can't quite remember the exact month I started paranormal investigating, but I do know around this time I started 9 years ago, and it might have been a few months earlier, but yes. Huh? Oh, you gotta go right now? Okay. I'll finish up. I promise. I love you. I love you. But yeah, I've offered to BuzzFeed, I've offered to Shane Dawson. Have you watched Mo Sargi or Omar Gosh TV. No, I have not. I've never even heard of those channels before. Put those in the comments too. Once those videos go up, put them in the comments. I will look them up because I'm very fascinated. I do want to look into it, but it's just the critiquer side of me, because every time I paranormal investigate, I put my head in a skeptic mindset where nothing's really happening unless something proves to me otherwise that there is paranormal things happening. That is how I paranormal investigate, and that is how I personally feel paranormal investigation should go. So I'm very skeptical whenever anybody comes up to me and is like, oh, I had this thing happen to me. That's what I would do. Yeah, see, yeah, it's just, to me, it's the logical way to respond to things. This was one thing that happened that I couldn't understand. I do have to get going here very soon. So, letting you guys know that. And I'm very sorry. I do want to stay on here longer.
Usually one table talk or another.
The shadow doesn't make sense to me because the source would have to be between her and the laptop. Okay. I'll have to keep that in mind when I see it. But yeah, I always love a good story whenever somebody tells me something that's like, oh, that's interesting. I need to go to bed as well. As soon as they open the damn bridges, I need to get to the hubs in the AM. Yes, definitely. Don't worry, Pearl. Yeah, I do really appreciate all of you guys for joining me and for sharing your stories and sharing where you guys are at and everything. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. And I really am excited for what's to come on this channel. And I really can't thank you guys enough. It's all because of you guys. So, yeah. I love you guys so much. I personally don't think they are investigators, but they go to different abandoned and known haunted places. Let me know what you think when you watch them. I will definitely. I'll keep sharing the channel, Night Lady. Thank you so much, Pearl. Good night. And you guys are just absolutely awesome. Glad I was able to join you. Have a good night. Have a good night, Emily. Have a good night, Sappa. Have a good night, everyone. You guys are so awesome. Love you guys. Yin Yang is a balance, and the balance lies within yourself. I'll see you guys soon. Happy 1,000! And I dropped it.